John here, preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ this day, this year, as we go forward in time in this life. It's like a bookmark, advancing through the pages, through the chapters of your life. You write your life. And so, people will look back on what you've done in this life. And after you close, after you sign off on the life you've lived, you're going to hand that down. More than any inheritance of gold or properties or whatever, what have you. It's your life, how you lived. You're going to see that and the results of that and the fruit of that. So Elisha was sick. Yeah, he died sick. But we have a record of the testimonies of what he did while he was alive, how he walked, the kings he spoke with, the armies he defeated single-handedly. Right? If we're just considering him, we know that he did it with God, and that with the army of God. And so God makes it look like it's single-handed. God makes it look like it's just you. But you can do all this, anything with God, with you, with God with you. Though he's in heaven, he charges us. I'm invisible, but your responsibility is to see the invisible God. And so, he is so merciful. You can feel his desire, his love for us, reaching out for us as he makes his words legible, right? Understandable, with letters, with translations, with pages. It's visible, with pastors explaining, brothers and sisters, with a church, with an environment, with people who are walking in, who have walked it before you, who are walking it with you, people that you're going to pass it on to, that you're responsible for bringing up into, and churches that have come before you, and the book of Acts, right, of a demonstration, of a model of what it looks like, how we are to continue. And God sends prophets, God sends preachers, God is sending, even in the Old Testament, he sent the prophets early. He said, I've been sending you messengers, I've been sending you my word, I've been sending you my heart, I've been reaching out to you with my hand, but you refused. And man, all the while, throughout all those years, all those decades and generations, the centuries of God loving us, reaching out to us, being tender, merciful, and kind, yielding and being patient. Right? We say, where's God? Where's God? Right? So we're insincere in that way. If we don't find God, we're insincere. Period. Right? So God says, no, you will find me if you seek me with all your heart. With all your heart. God is not to blame. And so take a look at 1 Chronicles chapter 4. Look at all these people. It's just full of people. Full of names, full of people. The sons of Judah, Pharez, Hezron, and Carmi, and Hur, and Shobal, and Reiah, the son of Shobal, begat Jahath, and Jahath begat Ahumai, and Lahad. These are the families of the Zorathites. And these were of the father of Etam, Jezreel, and Ishma, and Idbash, and the name of their sister was Hazel, Elponi, and Penuel, the father of Gedor, and Ezer, the father of Husha. These are the sons of Hur, the firstborn of Ephratah, the father of Bethlehem, and Asher, the father of Tekoa, had two wives, Helah and Nerah, and Nerah bare him Ahuzam, and Hefer, and Temeni, and Hashtari. These were the sons of Nerah, and the sons of Helah were Zereth, and Jezor, and Ethnan, and Koz begat Anub, and Zobeba, and the families of Aharhel, the son of harem. So we're going vertically. We're going down through the generations. We're going through time. And so there's a lot of names. And in your lifetime, you might be going horizontally. And so the woman with the issue of blood, 12 years, she's traveling through the crowd. She's traveling through all these people alive in her time. And she's pressing past, pushing through. And yeah, people can drown you. There's so many names. Who are you? Right? We feel like that. We feel like I'm just one person in a crowd. I'm just one name. Who am I? Right? It's in the Psalms with that, the recognition of that kind of sentiment. Right? What is man? Look at all this creation. Look at all this life. Look, it's teeming with life. All earth. It's bustling with activity. You know, who am I? What am I? Because you don't see the face of God looking at you, the apple of his eye, looking at the apple of your eye, being concerned about you. And yet, if you open your heart, if you connect your heart, if you direct your attention to God and see God, fit God in the apple of your eye, then you'll see it. Right? David felt it. He saw it. He testified of it. His life played out like that. So when we read the life of David, who was as a youth playing on his stringed instrument to God, as a youth from his youth to the grave, right? From the cradle to the grave, you see that his life was about God. And when he did anything, it was about God. Now that was Samson's flaw. Right? Samson had strength, but it was for himself. We see David, everything he's going to do is for God. What? Goliath? Right? What did he say? That's going to catch his attention. Not the reward, though a reward is present. Not like Asahel, who wanted to kill big old Abner. No, Goliath isn't looking at the big old Goliath. Oh, he's big. He's a prize. I want to get. No, what did you say about God? No, what did you just say about God? Oh, no, I'm taking that personally. I take that personally. He's not ambitious or desirous, greedy ambition, self, glory. He doesn't have that in his heart. He has God in his heart. He's pure. He's sincere. That's how man is sincere and real and true, right? God is on your heart. So he got to see that. His Psalms say, what is man? God, you're so careful. You're so attentive. You care about every detail. I feel it. I know it. My life is an evidence of it. When I wanted to kill Nabal, you wouldn't let me. You let Naboth be killed by Ahab. You let that happen. You let Jezebel do it. You let Ahab be that foolish. You let him take it. And yet David, when he wants to kill Nabal, no, he's going to be stopped by Abigail. There's going to be an intervention. No, you will not. You cannot. Yeah, God, he can feel the hand of God in his life, not letting him go there, not letting him do this. And so as you press into God more and more, you're going to feel that, notice that into the future, in the present, and even in your past. As you think back on your life, you're going to be able to see the fingerprints of God, the hand of God that was there. And that, what a shame, right? What a shame that if you don't press into God, if you don't believe on him, live for him, then that would have still been true, but you won't have appreciated it. You're going to live and die without having given thanks to God for all that he's done. It'll just be missed. It'll just be, Apostle Paul, he worked for the church, and he said, did I work in vain? He was concerned. He was worried. The ungodly, if we live this life and die not in God but in sin, that's a shame. All that God put, the effort that God put into your life, the loving kindness, the tender care, it's there. It takes the Spirit of God to see that, the mercies of God to see that and appreciate it and be thankful for your life, your whole life. God, you were there in that time and in this time and on that day. And when I didn't think so, you were there and you were there and you were here for me and you were waiting for me and you guided me and you protected me. Yeah, you're going to be able to see that more and more. Wow, God, you're always moving, you're always doing, you're so careful. God, I want to give you more. I want to invest more. Because what would that look like? Right? He died for us while we were yet in our sins. He's so good to us. He's good to the just and the unjust. And yet, what if you commit? What if you give him all your heart? David's life is different. It's different. There's many kings after him. And you're going to see that it's not like David's life. Although some kings, they are mentioned. Right? Oh, look, he moved. He moved on the nation. He destroyed the idols. He took down the high places. But you're also going to have something that says, oh, well, his heart was not holy to God. He didn't fully do it. There are some things still held back. So it's not like David. It's not like David. All the way to the very end, after many kings, you're going to see that, oh, now they're going to destroy Nehushtan, the idol that they made when they were in the wilderness. Wait, way back then? You kept this idol the whole time? And it took this long for you to finally destroy that, to recognize that's an idol. Well, let's get to that too. So you see how long these idols lingered. Even Joshua, he said, get rid of your idols. You've been having it this whole time? Yeah, I know. And so God is so patient with us. He accepts what we give, what we have, as long as we give what we have. There's things we don't know. Curses we don't know. Idols we don't know. He says, okay, just here. I'll give you an assignment. Very merciful. But we've got ourselves in such a mess. We're so deep in the curse. We're so flawed and so corrupt, and we can't handle it all, manage it all. He doesn't even show it to us, all of it. We get so discouraged. That's God's way. He's such a good father. The Israelites, he could take them through war, to war immediately, put them on the fast track. But he knows, he says, no, I deal with you according to knowledge. Just like the husband and wife, they're supposed to love each other according to knowledge. As they learn of each other more and more, they learn to care of each other. They learn more of how to help each other. Oh, you're weak in this area. Oh, you need help with this. Then they grow. They're supposed to grow. Relationships are supposed to grow. We're supposed to grow in the knowledge of each other and the love for each other. And that's the same with the body, in the church, in Christ. Yeah, we're supposed to know more and love accordingly. So we're supposed to grow in knowledge, grow in wisdom, grow in love, and how we treat each other and how we restrain, how we refrain. Yeah, our tongue, it can create a seal or it can create a breach. And that's in the Proverbs today, where by your tongue, you can be sealed up. You can be protected. You can hold, contain the glory, or you can create a breach by your tongue, by what you say, by your foolishness. Oh, you shouldn't have said that. You lost oil. You're leaking. You made a crack. That was too hard. Or that was not enough. You misapplied. You didn't use your tongue right. And so, yeah, we see that we're supposed to love each other like that, husband and wife. Yeah, and God deals with us according to knowledge. He knows us. He knows exactly what we need. You need war right now. I'm going to teach your fingers to fight and your hands to war. You don't need war right now. You need to go this way. You need to know my loving kindness. You need to believe on me, receive from me, eat from my hand, and be cradled. You need to grow. You need some time and space to just enjoy walking, wobbling, jumping, smiling, have everything. Okay, now it's time to grow, right? Come up higher, right? Have some responsibilities, have some chastisement, grow more, right? Yeah, and so that's how we raise our children, right? We know, we've been there, and we know the patterns, we know what to expect. Now you're going through puberty. Now, yeah, we can explain some things to you. So what you're going through is this. This is what you're experiencing. Don't be surprised. Don't be confused. Oh, yeah. So you get to have the explanation. You don't have to be terrified. Is it a disease? No, that's normal. And that's called Adam's apple. Yeah, no, it's supposed to protrude. Your neck didn't break. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. So this is going to happen. This is what you can expect. I'm becoming a different person. Take me to the ER. I lost my voice. No, your voice changes. It's supposed to. Oh, okay. So it's normal. And so God teaches us. God guides us through life. He tells us everything. Yeah. The nations are coming. They're invading. Oh no, I need to kill myself. The prisoners escaped. I need to kill myself. What's going to happen? No, don't. You don't need to. You don't need to. We're here. We're here. You don't need to worry. You don't need to fear. Yeah, the nations are coming. Yes, it's happening. Yes. Just like I told you. Remember I warned you? I told you before so that you wouldn't get too surprised, so that you wouldn't fear, so that you wouldn't grow pale and drop dead. No, I told you. Oh, right, you did. Oh, everything's under control. Yes, just like I said, just like I've always been. Right? So he continues to raise us up in knowledge of God and trusting God through experiences, through time. And so that's why it's critical for us today and now to commit to him fully, wholeheartedly, with everything that we have. Because, yeah, there's a schedule to keep. There's things that God wants to show us, things that God will have us go through, but we need to have gotten prepared and gotten the strength that we need to meet that. Right? What if he says, it's time for Goliath? And wait, but yeah, David, what if he didn't kill the bear? What if he didn't kill the lion yet? Because he's too slow. He didn't play enough songs. He got distracted. Right? He wanted to tend to the sheep and the goats and the chicken. And, I can make omelets with the eggs? Man, and if you beat the eggs, you can make scrambled eggs too. You can make a souffle. You can make hollandaise sauce. You can make your own mayo, your own mayonnaise. And he's doing that. Oh man, that was 100 songs. You could have played 100 songs to the Lord, but you're in the kitchen. What are you doing? Take off the apron, David. You have to know. God's calling you to this. I know you like that. I know you like this. But do that. You were doing well. And so, yeah, you want to be on track, on schedule. Give God everything. And yeah, you might be made fun of. You might be despised, ignored by your brothers. And you're not even called into the house. And stand up. Okay, well, I got these sons. You're going to anoint one of them to be king? Line up. Sons, line up. What about David? Forget David. Samuel came here to anoint a king. Right? Yeah. Oh, and it turns out, after all, it is David. It is David. Because what was he doing? It's Jacob. Esau's strong. He looks strong. He looks like he has strength. But no, who's with God? Goliath looks strong. But it's not you, Goliath. You blaspheme God. You're against God. It's David. Because he has been giving his life to God. So he has killed the lion. He has killed the bear. And now when it's time, Goliath is here. David's ready. He's ready. And so that's what we want to be. So we're trying to hear that message. We're trying to understand, okay, I need to have killed the lion. I need to have killed the bear. When Goliath comes, when that time comes, I need to have done some stuff, past tense. I need to be prepared. That means in order to be prepared, I need to be preparing right now. So, yeah, now, what do I do now? That gives me the momentum so that I'll be doing when the future comes. And then when it passes, then there'll be a record, it'll be a notch, it'll be, some another rung in the ladder. Yeah, you need to keep going, keep growing, keep stepping, keep walking. Follow me, Jesus said, follow me. And so, yeah, the woman with the issue of blood, 12 years, she keeps going through the crowd, even though you're buried in people. And we see this over and over. The blind men, they're calling out, blind Bartimaeus. And they're calling out, they're being told, shh, by the people. The people can bury you. The people can bully you. The people can ignore you. The people can outnumber you. Who are you? You're just one man. How can he hear your voice? He can hear one voice. The woman with the issue of blood 12 years, he said, who touched me? He didn't say, you guys are touching me. No, he said, who touched me? There's one person that touched me. And the disciples give us a good picture. I say, Jesus, everyone's touching you. Everyone's presently touching you. You're being touched by many, many people. And you're asking, what kind of question is that? Well, you want us to answer? Well, his name is Bob. His name is Richard. His name is Eric. And his name is Daniel. And his name is Derek. And his name is Billy. And his name is Bob. And his name... No. Who touched me? Who touched me? What are you talking about? Well, we're naming all the people that are touching you. And Alice and Cassandra and all these people. Sarah and Lisa, all these people, they're all touching me. No. Who touched me? Who touched me? But we're afraid. We're afraid of being ignored. We're afraid. Yeah, there's a crowd. There's a sea of people. Right? No one sees me. I'm lost. I don't matter. I'm ignored. But look at this. Look at it. All these people. Right? So I started in chapter 4, but this is really from chapter 1. Even, in chapter 1, it's going to be Duke. Right? Duke Timnah, Duke Eliah, Duke Jehath, Duke Aholibama, Duke Elah, Duke Pinon, Duke Kenaz, Duke Teman, Duke Mibzar, Duke Magdal, Duke Iram. These are the dukes of Edom. And so Jabez, who's Jabez? Jabez, more honorable than his father and his mother, called his name Jabez because I bear him with sorrow. Jabez, associated with sorrow. Yeah, your mom is going to name you based on making her feel sad. That's my name. I made my mom sad just out the womb. That's how you start. Yeah, I'm that guy. So, you're not going to try. You don't have a chance. You don't have a chance. Oh, that guy, his name, he's called number 1. His mother called him number 1. My name is Jabez. I made my mother sad when I was born. His mother called his name Jabez, saying, because I bear him with sorrow. Yeah. And that guy, his name is Happy. Because his mom was happy when he gave birth to her. Or when she gave birth to him. My name is Jabez. So you're competing with Mr. Number 1 and Happy. Yeah, no, they're going to get the attention. Everyone laughs at them. They like them. But what does Jabez do? And Jabez called on the God of Israel. Jabez called on the God of Israel. And Jabez called on the God of Israel, saying, oh, that you would bless me indeed and enlarge my coast. He's grabbing onto God. Yeah, the woman with the issue of blood, 12 years, blind Bartimaeus. In the Old Testament, in the midst of all these people, God, he called on God, the God of Israel. He called. Who touched me? Jabez is touching you right now. Oh, that you would bless me indeed and enlarge my coast, and that your hand might be with me, and that you would keep me from evil, that it may not grieve me. Yeah, you can do all these things. That's a big ask, Jabez. Whoa, start small. Hey. No, why don't you just call on God? God, and stop there. What are all these demands? Bless me indeed. Whoa. Why don't you just see if God's going to say, God, are you there? Are you there? No, he's going to go full in. God, bless me indeed and enlarge my coast. No, I'm not done yet, right? And that your hand might be with me, and that you would keep me from evil, that it may not grieve me. Do this for me, God. No, he believes. He's confident. There is a God. He's my God. He loves me. I love him. Nothing is impossible if I just have God. Yeah, no, but look at what we have today. All the people with all the excuses. Why they can't prosper. Why they can't find God. Why they can't go to church. Why life is so bad. Why? No, it's all, I can't. It's too hard. It's too bad. I don't have enough fish. I don't have enough bread. There's too many people to feed. I'm too busy. I got too many dishes to do. And Mary won't even help me. And it stinks. People want to open the grave. What are they doing? People are talking. The crowds are moving. I can't even see Jesus. I'm too short. I'm too blind. I'm too diseased. I'm too leprous. I can't. The pool is too far. No one's taking me. Yeah, but look what Jesus does. Look what God does on this earth. No, I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. I hear you. 5,000 people, I'll feed you. What do you have? What do you have? Give me what you have. Don't give me that talk. Well, what can this do? No, what do you have? Give it. Act on it. Move on it. Extend your hand. Extend your hand. Call on God. No, I hear you, Jabez, but my name's Jabez. No, but I hear you. I hear your action. I hear your works. What do you do? Abraham, he's going to kill his son. He's going to kill his son, and he's not. God's going to stop him. I see your heart. I see your works. I see your willingness. I see your dedication, your commitment, your love for God. Wow, you really love God first above everything else. Oh yeah, prove it. Jabez, he's going to walk it out. Keep me from evil, that it may not grieve me. No, God, you're stronger than my curse, than my sin. You're stronger. I'm going to break through. I'm going to break through. God, I'm not focused on my name, my mom, all the people around me, all these generations of people, all these dukes. No, me and God, that it may not grieve me. I can be grieved. I can go through life being grieved. Things can happen that can grieve me. Yeah, so Jabez, right? Scenarios, circumstances. I'm being bullied. I'm being called this name. I'm being treated this way. My family thinks of me like this. My friends make fun of me now. And no, but God, right? I don't have to be grieved by this situation, by that situation. What? That's unfathomable. Anyone would feel sad. Anyone would feel depressed. Anyone would feel suicidal. Anyone would feel, no, that would destroy a heart. That would make people bitter. That would make people hateful. That would make people cut off relationships. That should make you this kind of person. No, Jabez says, no. The situation, the circumstances, that doesn't define life. Me and God, this defines life. Do I call on God? Do I reach out to God? Do I find God? Do I touch him? Do I grab hold of him? How do I live my life? The question is, God, what did I do with this relationship, with my access to God? Not circumstance. Yeah, you could kick me in the face all day long. If I call on God, you're the one that's going to be dead and my face is going to be healed without going to the ER. That's God. That's what God can do. Yeah, so he says that it may not grieve me. Keep me from evil. God, you're in control. I'm not looking at the circumstance. I'm not saying, back off. I got a gun. I got a pistol. Hey, I'm a man. Hey, anyone got problems? No, I'm not defending myself. I call on God. God, you can do it. Yeah, so they turn away. Yeah, so Jehoshaphat calls on God, and they say, oh, that's not the guy we're looking for. The clubs, the maces, the battle axes, the swords, the bow and arrow. Yeah, they're all coming after Jehoshaphat. And they say, well, actually, what? That's not the guy. Yeah, why? How did that happen all of a sudden? God! Jehoshaphat called on God. And his life was spared. And Ahab, he doesn't do that. That's not him. So, just some guy over there. He just feels like, man, this war is crazy. Man, let me contribute. Let me do something here. shoots an arrow, and that's the one. That arrow kills Ahab. He's not crying to God. He's about his own strength. I will not die. Though your arrow hit me, I can still do this. 400 prophets are on my side. Right? Keep fighting, guys. Keep fighting. Be strong. We can do it with our powers combined. Yeah. And bled out, trying to fight with his own strength. Not calling on God, not thinking on God, not crying to God, not living with a contrite heart. No, he wasn't surrendered to God. He didn't depend on God. He didn't trust in God. When the prophet of God came, he said, I hate this guy. He hates me. He didn't think of repentance. He didn't think of getting right. He didn't think, what must I do to be accepted by God? He thought he was all that. No, I reject you. As if that had any significance, any relevance. Wait, but if you're rejected by God, nothing you do matters. Nothing you do matters. He just likes the 400 prophets who say yes, and yes, and yes. Okay, now all together now, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes. I love that. I love that sound. I love it. Yeah, you orchestrated that. Right? So that's what we do. That's what all the movies and the entertainment is about. No. Forget the Bible. Forget what God wrote. Let's write our own stories. But that's fake. That's not real. Yeah, let's dive into that. Let's enjoy it. Let's 24/7. Let's binge watch that. Binge watch what's not real? Wait, you're going to go hours and hours on end into what you know is not real? You're going to lie to yourself on purpose? Right? So we see how confused we are. Oh man, tomorrow I got to go to the water cooler and tell Catherine about this episode. Yeah, she watched it too. She's just as ignorant as you, has just the same testimonies. Oh, that episode, I know. Can you believe? Oh, she cheated on him. Just like all the other shows. Just like the 2 episodes before with a different character. Yeah, so entertaining still. Right? Can't believe it. Can you believe it? Did you see that coming? I didn't see that coming. Anyways, how's the cancer on your left toe? Man, I tell you what, the one on my elbow, this is bad. It's bad. Now the doctor tells me I have it on both elbows. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Yeah. Enjoy your shows. Enjoy what you think is recovery. Right? So, yeah, that's if you trust in your own strength, your own army, man, depending on man, right? We unite together because we have that same purpose. Let's all reject God. We all hate God, right? So let's all watch this channel, this show, written by people who don't love God. They're all going to congregate together. That is a congregation. If you don't go to church, you're still going to a congregation. It's the church of Satan. Yeah, no, it's unbelievers. They gather, they preach. That's a religious activity. You don't think so, but it is. It is. And God hates it. God calls it idolatry. You guys are doing that, worshiping that in all your high places, all throughout the land. It's polluted. And yet, so that's why he stands out. He's going to stand out among all these names, all these people. And wait. Hold up. A special man. Right? A man who had a relationship with me. Jabez. All right. Expand the text. Open it up. Open up all these names. Stop. Right? A wall of names on this side. A wall of names on this side. Now Jabez. Let's talk about Jabez. Make room for Jabez. He said, yeah, that you would keep me from evil, that it may not grieve me. He called on me, and God granted him that which he requested. Okay, back to the names. And Chelub, the brother of Shua, begat Mehir, which was the father of Eshton. And Eshton begat Bethrapha, and Paseah, and Tehinnah, the father of Irnahash. These are the men of Recha. And the sons of Kenaz, Othniel and Sariah, and the sons of Othniel, Hathath and Meonothai begat Ophrah, and Sariah begat Joab, the father of the valley of Charashim, for they were craftsmen. And the sons of Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, Iru, Elah, and Naim, and the sons of Elah, even Kenaz. Yeah, it's going to continue. Okay, we're resuming and continuing down the line of names throughout time. But we're going to park. We're going to stop at Jabez. So this is the gospel. This is the gospel. This is preached right here. This is what God does. In the midst of all the crowds and the whole earth, all these people, he's looking for Jabez. Who's going to cry out, call out to God? Yeah, who's going to be different, set apart? No, he looks at earth. He sees millions and billions of people. But no, he's going to focus. Oh, that one. I hear my name being called by that one. I'm going to put my name on him. Yeah, because what? He's in the dumps. He's in the dumpster. Jabez. Yeah, he finds these people. Yeah, he's developed a hunger for God. An appetite for God. Save me, God. You're my hope. You're my only hope. Jabez, yeah, from the dunghill. He lifted him up. From the prisons to the palace. Jabez. Yeah, in the midst of all these people, here is the one that reaches out, that connects with God, that holds the hand of God, and God pulls him up. He pulls him up, higher. And the sea of people, in the sea of faces, and just no distinguishing, or nothing that distinguishes you. Just another person. No, except until you cry out to God. This one. So that's the Christian. That's the man of God. That's the one that finds God. Yeah, I know it might be hard because everyone else, you look to your left, you look to your right, you look in the world, right? The majority of people, they're not crying to God. They're not finding God. But will you? That's the question for you today. Are you Jabez today? Right? Do you touch God today? Do you cry out to God today? Will you call out to him? Will you find him? Yes, you will. If you seek him with all your heart, with everything you got, everything in you. God says it's not impossible. It's not impossible. What do you have? What do you have? Just give me that and give me all of it. You can. It's possible. God made it possible. So don't say it's impossible. Don't let anyone else tell you it's impossible. He's available. He himself is telling you, telling me, telling us that he's available. He's telling us to try. He's telling us to go. He's telling us to live. In Jesus' name.